What's up, guys? Bass Fishing here today. Just another quick video, quick update, If you're wondering why I'm wearing this headset, so this mic is actually what I talk into, if you can tell. So this is what I talk into. May not sound like it, maybe like, hey, you're just filming this with your phone. No, actually, I'm not. I'm filming with this, my mic, this is what I hear, what's going on. I can hear myself in it, tell them if I'm talking correctly, good things like that, just all that type of stuff. That's why I'm wearing this headset. So yeah, so what I first want to talk about is my 15-day period without catching a fish. Probably 10 outings in that time, 15-day skunk, I didn't like that one bit, So I go out, don't catch a fish. I see my buddies catching fishes, they're slaying fish left and right. I'm sitting there not catching a fish. And I don't know how it happened, it just did, I don't like talking about it, But one of the reasons, so I got this new reel. Also, I was gonna talk about that too. I got a new reel, Garcia REVO Premier. Yeah, and the reason I purchased this actually is because my REVOs are breaking. My REVO STXs are breaking. My first one's gone forever. I'm pretty sure. I emailed Abu about it. Great company though. They responded. They said we'll give them a look. I don't know if they said that because they thought they had a warranty on them, but send the email that they're pretty old. So I think they're just a great company. Giving back to one of their biggest fans. As you know, I'm Abu for life. Yeah, it's just me. So I'm gonna send them back, try to get them fixed. I love these reels. Here's one right here, and this is actually the one that choked me. 2 fish right here. See this? So I go to set the hook on a fish. Trying to break the skunk on about day 13. And I set the hook. Boom. Anti-reverse breaks. Reel starts spinning backwards. Not very good. No force is applied on the hook except as the reel starts spinning backwards. And no fish was caught. No fish was caught. And it's not the drag. If you're like, oh, your drag was down. It's not the drag. I actually turned it up really high because the first fish I missed was actually the drag's fault, not the reel's fault. There's actually a little back reel spin, but it's mostly just a drag. So don't be like, oh, it's the drag, because it wasn't the drag. It was the reel, broken a bit. I sent them an email, hopefully they can fix it, but I don't know yet. So I got the REVO Premier, and I go out. Second day with the reel, I think. I go out, I pitch it in, my nice brush hog, new God spot, not old God spot, new God spot. It's about 5:30, 6 a.m. Dead tired. I can barely open my eyes. Don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just pitching. But the brush hog, I know that bait so well that even when I'm half asleep, don't even know what I'm doing, I can just use it perfectly, That's just how much I know the brush hog. Brush hog, I think 3/16 ounce tungsten was what I was using. No bead because my bead setup broke. Actually, I'll go over this right now. So, I was on probably day 10 going for the skunk, and I was at Breezy Point Resort, fishing off the dock, and I was like, oh, well, this would be kind of funny if I was punching. So I threw it into this big lily pads, I had a bead on, tungsten, and I pitched it in, and I was like, oh, bad cast. I started reeling it up. Fish swipes at the surface, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I pitch it back in. Do a couple taps. I'm like, fish is on that for sure. I see it swimming. Set the hook. Keep in mind I'm using a 6.6 medium heavy with a 12-pound fluoro. So 15-pound fluoro. So pretty much that fish did not get caught. It came off. So that's why you never punch without the proper equipment. Even if you're like, oh, I can just try it, there's a good chance it might come out. Just don't do it. You probably just break your gear. My REVO was working fine until then. Ever since then, stopped working great. So I really think that might have been what broke it. That shouldn't break a reel. Setting the hook on a fish shouldn't break the reel. But I was putting a lot of stress on it. Might have what broken. I don't think it was. I actually think it still might be fine. I think it's just my fault. But who really knows? But pretty much what's happening is I got my REVO Premier. I pitched in with the brush hog, and I just dragging across the bottom, just tapping motion, and get a tap. See the fish swim, set the hook, catch in, break the skunk. With my REVO Premier, handles great with the fish. Very smooth reel, very compact, light reel, great workhorse reel. Just great reel in general, and it was such a good reel that I was telling my buddy about it, a big Shimano guy. Telling my buddy about it, and he actually decided to purchase an Abu Garcia reel. Decided to purchase an Abu Garcia REVO Premier, instead of a Shimano Crown Arc. So it just says a lot about Abu as a company. I'm a big Abu fan. You know, I love them. Probably gonna buy a sweatshirt. You know, get a lot of stuff, rep out Abu. You know, but you know that just shows how great of a company Abu Garcia is, and a big Shimano guy who uses a great high-end videos like the Metanium and the Curado will switch over to an Abu Garcia REVO Premier in pursuit of big BS. So that's just kind of like just a great thing for Abu Garcia, that people from other companies are trying to switch over or even just try them out. You know, spend a pretty penny. You know, spend a pretty penny willing to try them out because they think they're really that great. So that's just my video today. You know, not much in this video. You know, just like giving you guys content. I know you guys want content. You're commenting. Where's the content? Where's your videos? You haven't posted in 2 months. You know all that kind of stuff. So I'm just here giving you content. You know, hope you guys liked it. Yeah. So that's it. See you guys later. And yeah. Yeah. Have a good one.